My name is James Marshall with the James Marshall Project. So I came to you guys with my most memorable moments a few weeks ago, and I guess you guys had a pretty good kick out of it. So I wanted to bring it back this week, and since all the hype with Anaheim 1 coming up and everything getting ready for the start of 2014, that what a better way than to bring it back out with something from Anaheim. So a funny story from in 2004. Yes, in 2004. Um, 2004 was basically my graduating class was going into Supercross, and I couldn't find a ride. I couldn't find anything. So in the beginning, it was a lot of scramble, looking for things, trying to find stuff, and get the whole year figured out in basically a few weeks, and not enough time to get everything done. So ran into Ryan Clark, who owned TeamSolitaire.com at the time, and we sat down inside the motorhome, went over a few things, and decided that he would give me he would give me a tryout for 2004 East Coast Supercross, and we had a few different terms and agreements that lie between us, and there we were going racing. So, but the deal wasn't finalized until Phoenix Supercross. So, Phoenix Supercross, which is typically around the 14th of January or so, which leaves about 30 days for preparation for the first East Coast round for the Lights Riders, that's nothing. 30 days, that's not anything. That's maybe 20 days on the bike if you're extremely lucky, on an extremely lucky note. And I wasn't prepared. So the next week was Anaheim. No, I'm sorry. 2 or 3 weeks later, which I stayed in California because I was out there riding and training with a friend of mine, and we just stayed out there, and we rode with Ted Campbell over in I'm sorry, back in Phoenix, and rode with Ryan a couple times. We had a really good time. So we went around, went to LaPaglia's place. That was really fun, and so anyways, my first real Supercross track to get on. We go out, we walk the track, and it's Saturday practice, so Ryan has me go ahead and hop on one of the 250Fs that are in the back of the rig, and I hadn't ridden any of Team Solitaire's bikes at the time, and I'd only ridden mine, but which the bike was way better than what I was riding. Not that the people that were building my bikes weren't building a good weren't doing a good job. It was just that my bikes were practice bikes, and they had a lot of hours on them, a lot of time. So after practice, go back, we get geared up. I'm sorry, after track walk, we go back, get geared up, we go back out, get ready for practice. On the first lap, I go to roll the face of the triple, and it seemed like it went forever uphill, and it was so steep that I was like, and then I get to the top, and then your frame touches, and you're teeter-totting, and then I roll down the backside, and I'm like, whoa. And instantly, I just thought, no way, no way, that thing is huge. Like, that triple is stupid big. But it was very, very intimidating. What I did was I hopped in behind a buddy of mine, Billy Leninovich, and he was riding for Factory Connection at the time, number 132, and just hopped in behind him and figured that me and Billy rode a bunch together, and I kind of knew his ride style a little bit, and I felt good on the bike. The bike was geared okay, and so I followed him, and he jumped triple, and I gave it a little bit more throttle, a little bit more acceleration, a little bit more speed. Landed right, to his right, I believe. Yeah, which is right. And so it was good. He helped me over my first triple, so thanks a lot, Billy. I appreciate it. And only bad thing is right after the whoops there was a right after the triple, big old set of whoops, and Clark's all, oh, just get on the back of the bike, hold, make sure you're about fourth gear, keep the bike wide open, knees locked in. That dude's insane. He can go through whoops, not me. That guy was crazy. So, your most memorable moment brought to you by James Marshall. I appreciate it. So, thank you for listening to my scary story about getting over triples. Uh, if you do haven't happen to get to a track with a triple and you don't know how to judge it, just get behind somebody else that's doing it. And if there's not someone else there doing it, don't worry about it. Live to ride another day. Take care, guys. See ya. Thank you for listening.